This is
Oh, there's police activity. There's police activity. There's police activity out there in the quad. There's lots of police.
kind of a bunch of cops coming in.
Lots of police coming in. Lots of police coming in from where Founders Hall was. They're now in the quad. There are drones above campus. There are definitely...
You want to tell them to put this on air?
Yes, please. Cops are definitely in the quad now. Cops are definitely in the quad. You are tuning into 105.1 KRFH or KRFH.net.
They're coming around this way.
Students are fortifying the barricades.
Coming down, coming down. Coming down.
All right. We are live on the air, I believe so. Are we on air? Can you ask Corinne if we're on air? Students are bringing down the barricade. There are definitely cops in the quad right now. Protesters are cheering free, free Palestine.
We're on air.
Okay, if you're just now tuning in, you are tuned into 105.1 KRFH and KRFH.net. We are the student-run radio station here at Cal Poly Humboldt. There are cops in the quad now. This metal fence has been taken down. Right, protesters, people are running. You can see cops over there. There are drones above campus.
What? On left?
It's harder. I'm struggling to get closer. I don't have the right gear to be there. But there are cops in the quad. It was reported that cops may be coming from this area as well. Yes, if you're just now tuning in, there are cops in the quad right now. There are cops right in the quad. Students are removing the barricade, making a space. Okay, it is 2:51, so cops' presence has just a little bit before 3 in the morning. Making sure to check my sites here. It's been reported that some cops they are arresting in the quad.
We got a pretty good route.
Okay, it's been reported that they might be arresting in the quad. Okay, making sure to stay safe with everyone. Okay, making sure to be very, very careful and safe. Protesters cheering Viva, Viva Palestina. Yes, there are cops here. As you can see, there are cops here on campus. Cops.
No, keep the cameras rolling. You are risking your life. You choose to walk in dark or light.
Alright, we are currently tuned into the KRFH radio live stream on Instagram. We just watched a couple of the police officers carry someone off screen. Looks like they are making arrests. They are completely surrounding the quad right now in full riot gear. From what I can see, there are honestly not that many protesters left on the quad, but those that I can see, some seem to be sitting in a circle together. Others, including the press, are standing around closer to Nelson and Siemens Hall. Once again, this is the live stream at KRFH Radio on Instagram. I believe Humboldt Lumberjack is also live right now.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire now!
Ceasefire!
What do we
Sorry if I'm really shaky, but again, if you're just now tuning into KRFH, okay.
I love this community. Y'all are beautiful. Don't let the cops.
And I'm making sure I watch my surroundings. Cop presence. We're gonna be rolling back.
I just want to make sure they're not going back.
That's why, yeah.
I'm gonna call Griffin to see if they're still back there. I don't want to get him close. He was back there.
He came in with me and saw.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. So.
Oh, there he is.
All right. So if you're just now tuning in, there are cops here on campus. You can see them in front of Siemens Hall. Right here, that's Siemens Hall. You have cops there. Cops from the back over here. Oh, you can see an arrest being or detained or a student being walked away in handcuffs. Okay, so the student protester is zip tied and they are carrying them out. A student is now being carried off of the quad. They have their hands behind their back, zip tied.
Okay, from what I can see from this live stream right now, if you are not watching yourself, there is a circle of student protesters right in front of the cops. The cops are all over the quad right now, and it seems, from my view, like they are kind of picking them one by one. They're zip tying them and carrying them off campus, or off camera.
Putting their hands behind their back, zip tying their hands and carrying them off the, yes, literally carrying them, fully legs up, just belly down, carrying them off the art quad. It is 2:56 in the morning. Someone just ran into Nelson. We're trying to make sure that we don't get trapped in, but yes, student protesters are being carried out.
Send voice memos to Trey.
Okay.
Just went into Nelson Hall. Yes, they just.
All right, we will be sending.
Alright, we just got news that one of the individuals that they just arrested on campus is in fact a medic. So they are arresting everyone. They are arresting medics. It looks like our team might be backing up a little bit.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, making sure to see who is coming up onto campus. The drones are going crazy. You could hear the drones from where I'm at right now. There's one drone right there. It is that bright light. It's blinking. Again, some students have already been carried away with zip ties. Their hands tied behind their back with zip ties. They've been carried off of the art quad.
You want to start sending memos, voice memos
Sorry. What is happening? Okay.
What do you think?
I'm with KRFH. We're reporting live on air right now. Okay, we see a line of.
They're gonna come around.
Okay, yeah, let's. Okay, student media is gonna come out of the quad right now. In preparation, more cops are rolling in. I don't have the proper gear to be here, but there is concern of being kennelled into the quad right now. So we're gonna exit the quad and report from the library circle. There are many drones in the sky. You can hear them. I counted 2 before. It sounds like there could be one more. And we're gonna see right here. Okay, again, count how many drones you can see. Yeah, there was for sure 2 before. I see 1 for sure right there. There's 1 drone. There's 2 drones. There's 2 drones for sure in the sky. The second one is over here. It's hard. There are 2 drones in the sky. Again, let me see. I'm trying to see if I could see over the library barricades, but for sure police presence on the quad. I saw 2 students being carried with their hands tied behind their back with zip ties. The student protesters are sitting peacefully in a circle. There is concern of getting kennelled in the quad. There's been reports that the police might be coming from here as well. We cannot confirm nor deny those reports.
All right. If you are on campus, you have just received, or if you're a student, you have just received a text, and I'm assuming a coming email. Yep, there is the email. Let me read this. Cal Poly Humboldt alert: shelter in place on campus, continuing criminal activity on campus. Due to continuing criminal activity on campus, residents living on campus should shelter in place. Anyone who is off campus should stay away. There is an increased level of criminal activity on campus. It is dangerous to be out on campus at this time. In order to protect life and safety, residents on campus should shelter in place in their residence halls and remain alert to their surroundings. Anyone off campus should stay off campus. It is dangerous to be on or near campus at this time. Once again, that was a Cal Poly Humboldt alert just sent out via text and email. I'm going to go back to this live stream at KRFH Radio. They have made that we can see at least 2 to 3 arrests so far, 1 being a medic.
Trying to see if I can get put in there. Yeah, I'm definitely checking around. There's reports of getting kennelled. I'm right here in the library circle where it was said to be the safe zone, part of the exit. But the alert that was playing for the past couple of hours of having to leave in 15 minutes, that alert seems to be just on repeat now. Again, if you're just now
They're cutting something over there.
okay, over here? This started around like 2:45, 2:50-ish. That's when we started getting the first reports of police coming through. What happened?
Coming through, tearing down all the tents.
They're tearing down all the tents right there. There's police right there in front of the library. Police right there in front of the library, allegedly tearing apart tents. Police are going through the library right now. Oh my God.
All right, we have reports of even more buses turning onto campus right now. At least 3 buses are turning into campus, presumably with more officers. So far, from what we can see, we are not currently on the quad because I don't think coming from the south side, the buses are coming from the south side turning onto campus. I don't think it's very safe for our student press to be in the quad right now for concern of being corralled in there. But from what we have seen, at least 2 to 3 arrests have been made, presumably more at this point. Protesters are sitting in a circle together, and it seems like they are being picked off one by one, zip-tied, and carried away by police officers. Once again, the police officers are tearing down tents. On the tent side of Siemens Hall, they're going through the library. 3 more buses turning into campus right now.
There were rubber bullets. I saw the orange. Oh man. Okay. Definitely get safe here. Okay. Again, I want to prioritize the safety of my team. Here we're a student-run radio station. So I'm further away. There's a heavy police presence over there at the library, and I was standing right in front of where the rubber bullet guns were.
Did you get the shelter in place?
No, I did not get. Wait, can we read that?
Shelter in place on campus, continuing criminal activity on campus. Due to continuing criminal activity on campus, residents living on campus should shelter in place. Anyone who is off campus should stay away. There's an increased level of criminal activity on campus. It is dangerous to be out on campus at this time. In order to protect life and safety, residents on campus should either shelter in place in their residence halls and remain alert to their surroundings. Anyone off campus should stay off campus. It is dangerous to be on or near campus due at this time.
Okay, and that was a Cal Poly Humboldt alert that was sent out. Again, there's heavy police presence there. Police presence in front of the library, police presence in the quad. Expressing that concern of not being kenneled in. I was standing right there, and I did not know that I was surrounded. Are you able to reach them?
They haven't got back.
Okay, we need to reach. Okay, they do definitely have rubber bullets. People are running. Okay, they're pushing in. I'm trying to find my other recorders. Can you fix them? Yeah, and I'll put on the walkie-talkie. Yo, are you guys okay? Copy. Kyron, Chris.
Signal, Kyron, Chris.
Okay, wait, there's rubber bullet. Okay. Okay, we're definitely making sure to take cover. Again, we are on the radio. You can tune in 105.1. Okay, are you guys okay? Over.
No, we're okay. We're on the line right now. How's it looking like behind us? Like, is there any formation behind us that's blocking us in?
You are not blocked in, but you should probably head out now. There's like a lot of police right in front of the library right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and I would definitely be up there. It's just, I expressed to my team that I want us to prioritize our safety and our comfort. But what's good about radio is it is an audible format.
The cops are slowly pulling apart the tents in the quad. We have reporters currently still in the quad in the field. They are lifting up tents and are in a line and are slowly pushing the line forward so that protesters are being pushed back up against the library circle. The barricades have been taken down, but they're still laying on the ground, and police are slowly moving in a line toward holding their batons and taking down tents.
He could be seen right here at the side. You can see the tip. Apparently reports of other buses coming through. I want to make sure I'm able to reunite with my team.
Are they coming back to us?
I think so.
Okay.
Hey, where are you guys at? Over.
If we need a ride.
Once again, we are watching cops in a line pick apart tents to see if they are currently being occupied, and as they are picking apart tents, pushing in a line so that protesters have no choice but to move towards the library circle.
There was about 2 drones when I last counted. There's cops right there. Cops coming down the quad. Again, when the alert was going around with the campus police car, they were threatening. Protesters are asking to de-escalate. Protesters are chanting, divest, disclose, de-escalate. They're chanting, divest, disclose, de-escalate. Again, being very, very mindful of the rubber bullets right here. Protesters chanting, divest, disclose, de-escalate. There's a protester seeing, oh, there's a protester right there in front. Oh, cops moving forward. Cops moving forward from the library towards library circle. We see more people joining. We are hiding behind. Oh, we are hiding behind a bus stop. I feel like this cop in particular. Sorry about that. My phone is dying, but yeah, there are pepper bullets. And I don't know, he's looking towards the library circle. He's been looking in this direction a lot of the time. Okay, I'm gonna go further back. Where are you guys at? Over. Drone still in the sky right there.
Right next to the tree. Pretty much in the middle of this half circle.
Oh.
Come to us, we're by the bus stops.
Okay, let me grab Kyra.
Are you down to run to that bus stop?
This one?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry. My phone was dying, so it went paused, but we are hiding behind the bus stop here at Library Circle. Cops are pushing out. I believe it's cops saying leave the area.
Really good footage right now, and I think we're safe. Like we're right on the edge of the library circle.
So that, where are they? Where? Okay, again, there is, I'm gonna zoom in right there. Can you hold the walkie really quick?
Yeah.
There is watch on that guy right here. There are drones in the sky.
Do we?
I'm good. Like, this guy has been like making eye contact with us for a while, so I'm good with staying behind this bus stop.
I think we're good over here.
Yeah, there's a line of cops. Yeah, I'm not boxed in, but there's definitely, he's been looking this direction. a lot. So again, just staying cautious. But yeah, there's now a line of cops right here.
All right, as we know it right now, all of our reporters on the ground have been pushed out to the library circle. We have some in front of the library circle, some back by the bus stop. There are some protesters also out that were pushed out by a very, very large line of police officers. But from what I can understand, there still remain some protesters on the quad. It seems like they're trying to push everyone out from the inside to get to the edge of campus. The cops have been chanting, "Leave the area," over and over and over again. From what we know of the busloads that were dropped off, there are hundreds of police on campus right now, and the campus sent out a notice of shelter in place. Once again, we are tuned into the KRFH radio live stream on Instagram.
All right, I still see the drone flying around. Not exactly sure what's happening right now. Again, just staying behind this bus stop because, I don't know, just kind of better to play it safe. Pepper balls, bounce eyes, ears, nose, protect, please. So definitely. Okay. Okay, watch. Okay, there's a line of police. Again, we had about 2 drones in total before. Right now, I only see the one right there. I'm still not too sure what exactly is happening right now. I do know that the police were coming forward and saying to leave the area. We also have the lumberjack out there. The lumberjack's a little bit closer. Yes, I don't know if there's still people in the quad, actually. I don't know if they got pushed out. Again, while the campus police was patrolling the area, they were playing from a loudspeaker an alert to evacuate the area in 15 minutes, threatening the use of kinetic projectiles and chemical agents.
From what we can see from various live streams, there are an additional 50 to 100 police officers located around the marketplace and around the Student Business Services building. So this KRFH live stream is broadcasting from the library circle, where there are hundreds of police officers, protesters, and student media, all being corralled back towards LK Wood. And we see from the El Leñador News live stream that there are another 50 to 100 or so in front of the Student Business Services and the College Creek Marketplace. These are the only 2 angles we have right now, so I'm not quite sure where the other police officers are. But I do believe that there are quite a bit more still on the quad with the protesters out there probably getting arrested. We saw a couple on live being zip-tied and taken out.
I believe they are a little bit closer to the scene. Yeah, they're a little bit closer to the scene. We kind of got, well, yeah, I felt pushed to this bus stop just for our own safety. Again, the good thing about radio is that it is an audible format. So what I am witnessing here is there's a line of cops lined up right here at Library Circle, right in front of right near the Student Health Center and the library, a line of cops. They did chant, coming forward, they did say, leave the area, leave the area. So far, they're just holding the line. There's like 100
so media and some others got pushed out of the quad and are currently in the library circle. It seems like the police are mobilizing towards the quad from SBS and the College Creek Marketplace, I am seeing well over 100 police officers making their way up the stairs behind Gist Hall towards the quad. Once again, it is assumed that those who remained on the quad are currently being arrested, but the views we have are from the library circle right now.
Good to see. I tried to take some voice memos and they were really bad.
Can I hide behind you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I just watched a media person who wasn't even really marked that much, but I met them before, get escorted. They weren't touching them. Get escorted outside to the outside of the barrier, or outside of the line.
What do you mean?
They were behind the line, somewhere in there, and they escorted them out.
Okay.
So they weren't arrested or anything like that.
Okay.
And it looks like they just want people outside, and I don't think they're really going to push much more.
I'm hearing that walking up Gist steps is 100 more coming from. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, again, the use of kinetic projectiles was threatened. The use of chemical agents was threatened. So we're trying to keep a safe distance here. But yeah, again, it's 3:19 in the morning right now. The police, first signs of the police arriving was around 2:45 in the morning. They showed up in the quad. I witnessed 2 students being escorted off the quad with their hands tied behind their back with zip ties.
There was multiple.
There was multiple?
Multiple, yeah, I got a lot of it on video. Yeah, they were pulling. Did you see the circle of students?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pulling.
Can I record you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, they were pulling students from the circle, and students were replacing them as soon as they were taken. And last time I saw, the circle was still there as they were pushing the line forward and pushing the rest of us back. There were still students there.
Let's check right here. I got a comment saying that they might be coming from the back.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, came at news.
They,
hey.
They escorted you off? I saw you.
Alright, I apologize for the technical difficulties. There's a lot going on campus right now.
So my phone is dying. I'm gonna go ahead and, dude, this guy, I'm probably gonna have to end the live right here. And I'll submit audio messages for some remote reporting and stay in touch with our group chat.
This is not freedom of the press. When we can't film what they're doing up there,
yeah.
They pulled somebody out of the top floor of the activity center right before. So they're about to sweep all those buildings.
So right now we are hiding behind a bus stop. There's a line of cops. We got reports that...
Would you like me to take your live stream and get a little closer?
Yeah, my phone is dying though.
I don't have Instagram, so I can't live stream.
Yeah, that's okay. What's up?
Alright, we have reports that there are 2 more police buses heading onto campus as we speak. Once again, we are viewing a live stream from KRFH Radio, but it seems like the reporter's phone is going to die very soon. So if that does happen, then I suppose we will switch to another live stream. As we know, there are 2 more buses heading onto campus.
I might run back up there.
Okay, for sure.
My voice memos are... Is this live on the air?
Yeah, this is live on the air.
Because my voice memos are terrible.
No, you're good. Do you have any reports you want to go on?
All I saw was moving from Gist Hall, the line, sorry.
Okay.
The line slowly pushed, pushed the crowd further and further towards the library circle. As they were hitting each tent, going through the tent, making sure nobody was in there, they would tear up the tent and toss it to the side and move on to the next tent, and they've moved that way until they've reached the end of the line, which is here in the library circle. I have no idea what's going on behind this. I tried to get a vantage point with my camera and I couldn't see, Last time I saw that there was a circle of students who were just peacefully sitting there and talking and making jokes. But they were sitting there and they were getting slowly arrested one by one. And I couldn't see what happened to the rest of them. That's all I got.
Okay, thank you so much. Again, if you're tuned into this Instagram live stream at KRFH Radio, we are also on air on the radio waves. You can tune in 105.1 FM or KRFH.net. We are putting this live stream on our radio, I believe. But again, my phone is dying. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to stop to charge for a little bit, but we'll continue to send in video and text messages to our DJs back at the remote station. Again, we are reporting remotely. We don't have access to our station right now. And again, it is 3:24. We got the first signs of police presence in the quad around 2:45 in the morning. I witnessed 2 students being carried off with their hands tied behind their back with zip ties. Apparently there have been more students carried away. It seems that they're just holding the line for now. Thank you so much. If you want to stay, okay, I'm going to be charging my phone in the meantime. If you want to stay updated with what's going on here at Cal Poly Humboldt, follow the other 2 student-run newspapers here. You can follow them at Humboldt Lumberjack and at El Lenador News. I believe they're both live right now. And again, just stay tuned to our radio to hear more, 105.1 FM or KRFH.net. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you to our reporters for that. They just had to end their live stream. I'm going to hop on to the Humboldt Lumberjack live stream now. We have reports of 2 more buses full of officers on campus, 2 cruisers blocking the south exit of LK Wood, and reports not to try to exit through LK Wood that way. I'm going to hop into this Lumberjack
just reporting
live stream
right now, so I'm sure you can tune into their radio station or their social media and check them out. That's currently what's happening right now. These lives will be posted later. There is a chance that it could cut off suddenly because of connectivity issues, but I will try and hop on as soon as I can if it is safe to do so. Yeah, there's currently a whole lot of law enforcement back there. Okay, Elena's on. Good. There are another publication of ours at Cal Poly Humboldt. They are great, and we appreciate their hard work. We've all been working hard to cover things here. I did see legal observers here earlier in the evening, but I don't know if they're here now. Okay. Yeah. Currently, we're just trying to stay, stay back and be cautious here. Okay, they're starting to move forward, so we are going to back up. We are going to back up here. They're starting to push us forward into the street. We'll keep an eye on things behind us. Okay, they're moving. They're moving. Okay, we gotta go. We're gonna stay far back. And I don't know what's. Okay, there's no...
Alright, we are currently tuned into the Humboldt Lumberjack live stream on Instagram. They are being pushed back even further from the library circle towards LK Wood. I have the El Lenador News live stream up right here, and even more police officers, probably around 150 to 200, even more than earlier, are still making their way up the steps behind Gist Hall as we speak. It seems like they are either going to head towards the quad or also towards the library circle. Nobody has eyes on the quad right now, but I've heard from commenters in these live streams that pretty much everyone on the quad is currently being arrested as we speak. Once again, these live streamers are being pushed back from Library Circle towards LK Wood. This is Humboldt Lumberjack on Instagram.
We actually have a couple reporters here, so we're just trying to keep an eye on each other and stay safe. Okay. Thankfully I don't have contacts, but I do have a gas mask that I'm currently have hanging around my neck, and I also have construction goggles, so in case things escalate and they do use chemical agents like tear gas or anything, we have a little bit of protection here. Yep. We are currently out in the library circle. We've been kind of pushed out. I can't really get close enough to see exactly where these law enforcement are from. Okay, they're pushing another 15 feet. Okay, they're pushing another 15 feet. We're gonna stay back.
Okay, it seems like the officers are progressively, as time goes on, pushing the student media further and further back towards LK Wood. They keep getting pushed. Our reporters are out there on the ground. I do believe KRFH might have just gone live once again, so I might switch to that. Definitely, from what we've seen, over 300 to 400 police officers on campus right now. In my current vision, definitely around 150 to 200. But from the other live streams I've seen, there are probably around 400, I would estimate. I'm going to switch to KRFH here, and we're back.
Leave the area. My own, going to retreat further back away from field of vision. Hold on, let me see if I have my walkie with me. If any of our KRFH DJs can message my team and ask them to join me. Again, cops seen right there, the side of the library. Okay, going further back this time. The drone's still up there. Again, if any of my KRFH reporters are in this live stream, if they can ask anyone on my team to please join me. Protesters are now chanting. Yeah. Okay, that's us. Yeah, that's us. Oh, clearly where he's at. He just pressed this button. Cops have formed a line again, coming forward saying, move back, leave the area. Move back, leave the area. There are drones. On the line. On the line? Okay. We also have some police presence.
Based on what I can see in this live stream and the comments in some of the live streams, it appears that the bridge going over the freeway on Sunset is completely shut off. There is police presence over there. I can see the lights and sirens over on that on-ramp.
on, but we also want to keep our reporters. So it's been posted, so you can look at that. And this will also be posted as soon as I finish live streaming. Okay, there's another officer with his body cam on.
Okay, I've switched back to the Lumberjack live stream there a little bit closer. As of now, we are monitoring all 3 live streams as we speak. So I'm going to switch through as applicable. Once again, definitely more than 300 to 400 police officers on campus. We have no eyes on the quad right now, but in the library circle, over 100 officers forming a line, pushing student media out towards LK Wood. Sunset Boulevard on-ramp is closed.
We care about what we do, and that's why we're reporting here. We will try and be careful while also keeping everyone informed and updated about what's going on. There are currently a couple drones up ahead. There's one over there. There's one over there, that little green blinking light.
I have a report that at least 10 arrests have been made. Many of these comments on these live streams are saying that pretty much everyone is being picked off on the quad right now and everyone is being arrested. But once again, we have no eyes on the quad. At least 10 arrests have been made thus far.
Yep, we currently, all publications, our El Leñador and the Lumberjack and KRFH have reporters here currently, and we're all covering this. I believe El Leñador is also live streaming. LK Wood, I don't know if it's blocked off. The cement blockade is still there. There's a few protesters down there. I don't really know what's going on in the quad right now. It looks like there's also law enforcement closer to the
Again, you can see police. Before holding in place, they have moved together in unison saying move back, leave the area.
Once again, 100 and 150 officers currently in a line pushing student media and other protesters back towards LK Wood. As we know, the Sunset exit and overpass has been blocked off. We are currently tuned into KRFH Radio. I'm switching between KRFH Radio and Lumberjack live streams on Instagram. If you would like to view for yourself, you can. I'm going to get back into this.
For those now joining in, cops started arriving in the quad around 2:45 in the morning. We have witnessed students being having their hands tied behind their back with zip ties and carried off of the quad. Cops have formed a line. They first started in the quad. They then formed in front of the library. They came together, coming from the library like this, coming from the quad like this. They now have a line formed. They have been moving forward, saying, move back, leave the area. Oh, what is happening? What is happening right now? Something. Cops seem to be shifting position. What? Still heavy police presence right there on the side of the library. Being very, very mindful of our surroundings.
So once again, we are tuned into the KRFH radio live stream on Instagram. I believe El Leñador News is also live right now. Our reporters are in the library circle. They are being pushed out progressively by numerous officers. I want to say 100 to 150. Based on the other live streams that I've seen, I want to estimate around 400 to 500 police officers are currently on campus. We have no eyes on the quad, but confirmation that at least 10 arrests have been made, probably more. It seems like everyone who stayed on the quad was being zip-tied and escorted out. Update, there are police officers in Gist Hall currently.
Here on campus, they are here as well. That's going to be at Humboldt Lumberjack and at El Leñador News. They are both live as well. They are both posting updates about this. Cops on campus. They first arrived in the quad starting around 2:45 in the morning. I can't confirm or deny, but I do believe that they got everybody off of the quad. They all formed in the quad and then they formed in the library.
All right, cops are currently with protesters in front of Gist. Everyone there has been detained. I don't have current numbers, but there are detainees in front of Gist Hall with police officers. In my vision, 100 to 150 of them are in the library circle. We expect that the majority of people on the quad have been arrested at this point.
It looks like more cops coming from the back. More police presence in the back coming in. I don't know yet if anyone has been hurt, but I have witnessed students having their hands tied behind their back with Ziploc ties and carried off of the quad. I witnessed 2. Apparently there was more. They were sitting in a circle in front of the cops, and the cops picked them off one by one. More police presence in the back coming in. Protesters chanting, "We want cops off our campus."
All right, we have confirmation that at least 23 protesters have been arrested, at least 1 medic and 1 press member in those numbers. This is not including the 1 arrest that was made earlier today by a student leaving their dorms. Once again, at least 23 arrests have been made, 1 press and 1 medic in those numbers. I believe that they are being detained in front of Gist Hall.
All right, if you are just now in, cops started arriving in the quad Okay, cops started arriving in a quad around 2:45 in the morning. Students sat in a circle on the ground, and one by one the cops were picking them up, tying their hands behind their back with zip ties and carrying them off of the quad. I witnessed this happen to 2 students. Apparently it happened to more.
It has been alleged that the police have entered Gist Hall with allegedly 23 arrests, and a KRCR reporter was detained. So they are willing and ready to arrest press members. They also allegedly arrested a medic earlier, as we've already reported.
Okay. Including press and medic. Okay. I think I'm going to end the live here, and I'm going to keep sending. I think it's very important, again, since we are a radio format. I did tell my DJs that I want to make sure that we prioritize our safety and make sure that we know we're not the only media outlet here. Again, there's other student-run radio, there's other student-run publications here at Humboldt Lumberjack and at El Enador News. We repost a lot of their work. You can find them on our Instagram stories. But I think I'm going to escort my team to a safer location so that we can continue to send in voice memos to our DJs who are broadcasting from a remote area, and make sure that we're still able to safely provide you with updates on air. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will post this video. I have been posting videos this whole time. Again, yesterday we reported that cops would be coming. We reported that a source confirmed that cops would be coming tonight, and they came around 2:45 in the morning. Thank you so much. Have a good one.